Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to continue writing in our journals together. We started about a month ago writing for 8 minutes together. Today we're going to write for 10 minutes. So I can write in my journal and build my writing stamina for 10 minutes. And remember, great writers do a lot of writing. They never stop. They are also doing it often. All right, we're going to go to the next slide, which talks about me personally, Miss Dixon journaling. If you remember, about a month ago, I talked about how I started journaling when I was about 11 or 12. I know that I wrote earlier. I started probably writing in about age 5 or 6. And the reason I started writing, I remember it was hard for me to get to sleep at night. So that's why I started writing about how I was feeling and what I was thinking and what I was excited about. So we talked about journaling too, as it's a great place to let out our emotions. It's also when we have lots of energy and we need something to release that energy with, we can write. We can draw pictures. We can complain about our friends or our siblings, but it's something that nobody has to see if we don't want them to. Our journal is a great place to let out our feelings and to also make us feel good when we reflect about the positive birthday party we had or the positive outing that we had with our friends. Remember, great writers do work on stamina. Today we're going to go up to 10 minutes. I hope you're doing more than that, but today together we'll do 10 minutes and then we'll be sharing. We're going to use a lot of different tools to help us write. Sometimes I use pencils, sometimes I use pens, sometimes I use markers. It's kind of what I'm in the mood for. I also, when I journal, I add different characters, whether it be my friends or my family or my dogs or my cats. I write about different places that I've been to, and I like to add a lot of detail. I like to add my emotions into my writing, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. I like to feel and write that into my paper. Today, you are going to be able to choose the following in your journal. I have this or that writing for you. I also have descriptive writing that you can do. And when we're descriptive writing, we are using a lot of adjectives. If you remember, adjectives are describing words, how you're feeling, how old you are, your favorite color. Or you could just do your choice, whatever you want to journal about. Maybe it was something you did over spring break. Maybe it's an argument that you got in with your sibling. You can journal about whatever. So 3 choices. This or that, if you remember, we're going to read the this or that prompt. You're going to select one and you're going to creatively respond to it. You're going to be sure that you think or brainstorm about what you're going to write about. Be creative. That's our word of the month. And you're going to show off your writing skills. If you complete the task, you can feel free to do the that. If you're starting with the this, you could do the that prompt because we are going to have 10 minutes. Here are the this or that writing prompts. If you'd like to do one of these, feel free to write it down now. The this. Write a thank you note to a family member. The 4th grade teachers chose this because, of course, you know that you were writing friendly letters to your friends. So we thought, feel free to use a friendly letter to write a thank you letter to a family member. You could even write it to more than one family member. Or you could do it that. Write a thank you note to a friend and feel free to mail it to them. Descriptive writing. This is where we use lots of adjectives. Feel free to use one of these writing prompts. I'll read a few of them. You're going to tell about the last time you hurt yourself. What happened? What did it feel like? Oh, I remember when I broke my arm skiing. Not fun. Describe your mom or your dad's 3 best qualities. Tell about someone you know who is a good friend. What makes that person awesome? Write about your favorite holiday meal. Describe your state or province to someone who has never been there. What does your bedroom look like? Mine right now is really messy. What is your favorite season? What makes it so great? Where were your what were, excuse me, what were you for Halloween? And describe your costume. You could do any of these writing prompts. You could do several of them too within the 10 minutes. Just depends on how fast you write. The next one is your choice. And if you remember, a month ago, I had wrote on March 7th about what was going on in my life. You can write a little bit about anything you want. Maybe it was over spring break. Maybe it was something that happened to you last night. You decide. But no matter what you choose, you have 10 minutes. I am going to one more time show you this or that, writing thank you letters to either family or a friend. I'm going to keep this up here for a little bit so you can see it as you're writing. Remember, you can always write your choice. But right now, I'm going to stop the video, and you and your teacher are going to write for 10 minutes. And after that, your teacher is going to call on a few students to see if they want to share their journal writing. You know what's super cool is your teachers can also write for 10 minutes. Maybe they'll share their writing. We'll see. Enjoy your writing, and don't forget to write the date.